I'm gonna drop a bomb on you right now. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay, it's a few things. New year. A little bit of new changes coming up. The major change, Fabrian, if you can tell the people what the major change is
For IdleTalk?
for IdleTalk. Yeah. What's the major one?
The major change is that I'm going from behind the scenes helping and guest appearances to being a co-host of IdleTalk.
Woo! We did it. Yeah, let me tell you a little bit about that. So originally, I was gonna scrap IdleTalk the way we know it now. Podcasts every week. I was going to change it into more of. I wanted to stretch my feet out a bit and do more of a late night talk show kind of thing.
Yeah.
So think of like The Daily Show with Trevor Noah, stuff like that, right? And kind of tailor my comedy style, kind of like how we did with the viral clip, right? Tailor that to just different, more like specific, more daily relevant kind of things. And then you were like, hey, just make me a co-host. And then I feel like you said that like twice.
Yeah.
And then the second time I was like, yeah. The first time I was like, ha 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 ha. Like,
I mean,
it wasn't gonna make any sense. Like, I lived in Baltimore anyway.
Exactly.
You lived here, and it was already hard enough to get up here. But now that I'm in New York again, it's a little better.
It's easier.
But now it's like, I've taken it seriously to the point where like I'm like, do I want to move back to Baltimore? Nah, I can't. I gotta record IdleTalk.
Yeah.
I gotta do IdleTalk. So I've been taking it like seriously up to this point. And so I wanted to do the late night show. That's still something I can do. Still something that, you know, now all these, instead of I's, become we's again, you know? So more than one person is involved with like the idea of creation, the fucking video editing, audio editing, all things that we're going to have to go over today at some point, which is pretty interesting, pretty cool. But yeah, that's what I was going to do, right? I was going to still do the minis at something. And that's just something that was fun to do. It was like, it got a lot of people interested. It was the shortest version of the podcast they could consume. Yeah. Sometimes they were like barely 2 minutes. Sometimes they were like 9 minutes. But I feel like people really, really enjoyed it, even if it was only audio. Like, you know how we record video for the IdleTalk, so they're longer. We can clip them. People really wanted the video of the minis, and I was like,
oh, you don't have them.
I was like, I don't got that. I don't got that. And B, the minis were meant to kind of like make up for the times I couldn't do IdleTalks.
A whole episode, yeah.
Yeah, so like I do like, hey, bro, I'll give you like 30 minutes this week of minis. Like, hold off until I get an IdleTalk episode in. Like with you, I'm like, I always know it's like the endurance test. I gotta fucking be here like 2 hours, like talking about a bunch of different shit. Sometimes like for like a minute, sometimes for like 20 minutes, sometimes for like 5 minutes at the beginning, and then like, oh shit, I forgot we was talking about that like 25 minutes ago, and then we bring it back up.
Exactly.
So it's just super interesting, and I know that I was gonna change the regular podcast episodes too. I was gonna be like, that if only when I have a guest, I'm gonna do the long form ones. I was gonna do minis until I had a guest on,
and then make it a
long 2-hour podcast. And then because it all goes up to the same page, it's all on Spotify, all on Apple, it's all under the same like branding. So why not do it that way?
Exactly.
And I think it would have been different. It would have been, you know, people wouldn't really expect that, and it'll be something like unique that I haven't seen other shows do. But something that I am going to steal from other shows, I am going to start doing seasons. That's one of the biggest changes that I came up with before you came on. And it was I want to have like 8 to 14 episode seasons,
and then take a break
and then come back. And then just again, it's gonna be the same format as how things were. Like, show up, talk about whatever.
2 dudes sitting in a room.
Yeah, show up, talk about whatever comes to mind. Obviously, I got some notes right here on my iPad of things that I want to cover, and those are also, you know, things that keep the episode flowing, I think. So that's why I have notes. I don't necessarily have like a script of whatever we want to hit, just little bullet points that I want to hit. But if the conversation goes one way, then obviously, you know, it's going to be less time me looking down there or me looking over here, but more of like just going with the natural conversation. I think that means you have some good chemistry. And so that's going to help with a little bit.
That comes from being friends.
Yeah.
We're not strangers.
Yeah, but yeah, that's one of the big changes coming to IdleTalk is the seasons. So we're going to have 4 seasons next year. The time they're listening to this will be, this is the first episode of season 1. So season
of the
1's,
rebrand.
Yep, of the rebrand. Season 1 is gonna have 8 episodes.
Okay.
8 episodes, I think. And there's Q3 is gonna be the biggest season.
Yeah.
Because I want to finish the year in December with like a best of 2023 episode. So just to look forward ahead, this is episode 1 of the new year. Our last episode is going to be a mashup of 2023's episodes. Mm-hmm. So in the fall, instead of having 8 episodes, it's going to be like 14 episodes.
Real quick, damn, time is going fast, bro.
So I have the schedule ready to go. I don't have no titles for the episodes. I don't have no what to do, but I just know that
titles come from us.
It's going to happen when we do it. So I just know that that's my calendar outline. That's my look for the whole year. And also part of me is just committing to it for having all those dates that we need to have episodes. That'll be a big, just a big step of like, all right, we need X amount of episodes this year.
So we got to edit this much amount.
Yeah, we got to sit down, record this many times,
edit,
do a lot of that stuff. Yeah. So
they make clips.
Yeah, the clips are the most brolic part of it.
That's what brings us all the attention.
Yeah,
is our dumb clips, bro.
The dumbass clips.